This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry FARNUM State Farm Insurance. If you would like to sponsor live streams of Cosmos Athletics, contact Rich Sapak at rsapak@ssdbt.org.
So Jerry, why is this important to you to sponsor Springfield Athletics?
Yeah, Springfield Athletics I think is a core foundation for our kids, our community, and the businesses. It allows us to center around our kids and support them and have a great time at the games. I think it helps to drive discipline, team atmosphere, and it builds a strong belief and love for your hometown. So State Farm is very proud to sponsor our kids in all of the surrounding communities. We believe that is our future, and you need to invest in your future. And of course, growing up here in Springfield, being born and raised, the rivals that we've always seen, between Windsor and Bellas Falls, we always love to come out for those games. They're big games and a lot of fun. And, it lets, each side do a little bit of trash talking every now and then too. But wouldn't change it for anything, and love the community as a whole, and State Farm puts their money where their mouth is.
This program is brought to you by HB Energy and their new service bundle, the HB Pick 3. HB Fuel customers can choose from a wide range of discounts on heat pumps, oil and propane heating systems, wood stoves, water heaters, backup power systems, and more. And with their customer reward program, folks can save even more. That's hbenergy.com or 802-885-2300. HB Energy, one company, one call.
Start the Cosmos. We're going to bring that back. First and 15.
Lack of concentration on Liam.
Yeah.
You got to start a little bit late, right?
I don't know. This isn't a great setup either. I don't want to mess these dudes up. It doesn't work. It's all good. Oh, wide open over through him. Oh, and not going to be as easy as last week.
Pass intended for Logan Narrow. Second and 15 for the Cosmos.
No, I mean, oh, it might come on here, you're saying? I don't know if it's going to pick up whatever. I should probably get a chair, but I'm too late for that now. I'll give it a play, see what it does. I just don't know.
Flag on the play.
Where does it go?
False start.
Test.
You gotta
I don't-
do it off this,
but I don't-
40 seconds behind.
Oh, I don't want to do that then.
Oh,
Hold on, I want to see.
This one's 40 seconds straight, not the game.
Yeah.
You can do it.
I got the clock right.
Well, it may not go
Hello,
right on your
Romero on that catch.
Test.
Brings up the third down for the Cosmos.
I heard it. All right, folks, I hope you can hear us. We're at Brown Field here in Springfield, Vermont. It's Otter Valley and Springfield. Unlike last week, you didn't miss much. It's 0-0 here between the Otters and the Cosmos. There's 7:12 to go in the first quarter. Both teams have had the ball at least once. And now it looks like Springfield is going to punt on 4th and 10 from the Otter Valley 49. Otter Valley had the opening kickoff. Didn't do anything with it. And now Springfield had one first down on Josiah Martinez' 13-yard run and now is punting the ball away. It's Dmitry Jasinski back to kick, I believe. Oh, it's a bad snap. It goes all the way over his head. We'll see what Jasinski can do with this. He's way back at his own 20. He's taken down there. That's a big play right there. And it's the quarterback, Nolan Queneville, who makes the play way back in Springfield territory. Otter Valley will be in business at the Springfield 20. Otter Valley 0-1 coming in, lost to Mount Abraham 14-0 last week. They had some chances, could not put the ball in the end zone, and now they're in the red zone, or just inside the red, just at the edge of the red zone at the Springfield 20, where they have it 1st and 10. Again, didn't get much done on their first series. They tried to run it 3 times, did not get a first down. We'll see what they do here. Lots of people in the backfield for Otter Valley. And it's going to be a fullback up the middle, a big guy up the middle. He got for about 8 yards right there. Austin Mallory right through the middle, and it's another first down. That means it'll be 1st and goal inside the Springfield 10. And we got whistles on the field. Clock is stopped. I think just for the first down. And indeed it is. Now they're going to start it again. So 1st and goal from the Springfield 8. Again, Otter Valley did not score in week 1 in their opener, trying to punch it in early here. Quenneville, a sophomore, also played a big role in defense, as you saw, and on special teams, under center. Takes it, they're going to go deep handoff again. This time in the backfield, a big play right there. And that's Jasinski, who had a huge week 1. He takes down Ethan Duquette in the backfield. That's a big play all the way back to the 13. Or the 11, I should say, but 2nd and goal from there. Clock runs with 6:08 to go in the first quarter, so halfway through. Springfield, as you probably know if you're watching this, beat Missisquoi Valley 56-6 last week. It was 50-0 at the half. They knew this would be a tougher game today. And now Otter Valley knocking on the door, but now they have 2nd and goal way back at the 11. Quenneville takes a snap. It's the big guy up the middle again, Mallory, who's taken down there. Big tackle right there. Hard to see who it was, but it was a good tackle.
Austin Mallory on that carry.
Got the big guy low and brought him to the ground at about the 7. Well, we might find out if Otter Valley has a kicker or not here, but they're probably going to go for it 4 downs. Have not thrown a pass yet today and not really known as a passing team, so we'll see what they do here. It's just Mallory in the backfield now. Quenneville takes a snap. Now he's going to roll. Look at the fire. He's got people in the end zone. Throws it down to in the flat. Did not get in. Gets to about the 4-yard line. Could not see who there was on the other side of the field. Looks like it's Dominic Waite, a senior number 6 on the other side of the field. But it's 4th and goal from the 3, it looks like, from here. And they're going for it. Not even a doubt about it. We'll see what they do here, too. 5-10 and counting here in the first quarter. Do they just go to Mallory, or do they try to do something else fancy? Quenneville takes a snap. He gives it right to Mallory. Mallory's met at the 5. Drags some tacklers, but he's brought down. Ball comes out. It's a live ball, I believe. Nobody's blown it dead, and we got flags. All kinds of stuff going on. What we do know is it will be Springfield ball when they sort this out, and it's a big stop for the Cosmos. Believe they rolled it a fumble. It's 4th down either way, and then a flag came late, which means it was probably on the fumble return. Means it'll probably end up just about where we started this play. We'll see what the call is. It's a face mask. 5-yard face mask, actually on Otter Valley. So that'll get Springfield out of their own end zone. So obviously no replay in high school. It's hard to see whether it was live or not. We're a little bit behind, so I can see the play again here. Mallory had the ball, was taken down. The ball, it looked like it should have been dead, actually, but it was taken out, and it looked like it was Martinez, I think, that came out with it, and then the flag came late. So Springfield has it on their own 15, 1st and 10. Dodged a bullet there, and that's another bad snap. Martinez gets this one. He made a big work out of the first one, but the second one, he's just going to be brought down in the backfield. Springfield having all kinds of trouble with snaps so far. And Coach Todd Aiken's going to call a timeout, I think, to try to sort that out. Or no, the whistle's just blowing to stop the clock. There was a timeout. So timeout Springfield. .452 to go in the first quarter. Another big crowd here at Brownfield, and just about a perfect night for football. Springfield got 1 first down in its first possession. It was Josiah Martinez' 13-yard run, but if you saw the last play, it looked like that. It was a bad snap. Martinez grabbed it, made something kind of out of nothing. Otter Valley's certainly a lot more size than Missisquoi Valley had last week. And it looks like we're ready to go. It's 2nd and about 12 for Springfield from their own 12. Springfield, their 1 pass in its first possession. Quarterback is Maddox Wilson Jr., and now it looks like Wilson handoff right up the middle. Not much there, I don't think. Bouncing out of tackles and going wide is Martinez. He's to the 25, the 30, puts his head down, breaks a couple tackles to the 36. First down, Springfield.
Josiah Martinez on that carry.
And I don't know if there's another flag down, but they're blowing the whistle again. A lot of whistles so far, but I don't see a flag on the field.
I'm not running the clock. Yeah, we got it.
First down, Springfield.
Springfield now at the 36, first down and 10. Another bad snap, but this time it's going to be a throw. They picked him up going up the middle. Nobody really there. Over their head, incomplete. A little more pressure than last week on the quarterbacks. Both passes so far from Wilson have been overthrown. So 2nd and 10 from the 36. Martinez only touched the ball 5 times last week. He didn't really need to do too much more. He's clearly going to be a little more of a workhorse tonight. It was Martinez on offense and Jasinski on defense for the 2 stars of week 1 for Springfield. And those are their players that are probably first in the Otter Valley scouting report. Second and 10 from the 36. Takes the snap. It's going the other way. Now it's going to be Jameer Cosby on an end around. He goes nowhere. Stuffed. Read perfectly on the other side by Otter Valley's number 31, Ethan Duquette. So they try to get a little fancy there, and it does not work. And now Springfield faces 3rd and long from their own 31, 3rd and about 15. Springfield showed some good passing in week 1. But again, that was against Missisquoi Valley. Otter Valley's got some big boys on the front line, including the aforementioned Austin Mallory sitting there at D tackle. He's actually in the middle at the nose guard spot right now. So 3rd and 15, a passing down. We'll see if Wilson tries to go to the air. Cosby is out wide right. It's going to be a handoff to Martinez inside. Martinez breaks 1 tackle, breaks another tackle. He's down there. Gets about 6, but it's still going to be 4th and 9 for the Cosmos, which is probably going to bring up a punt from there where they are in the field. It's actually going to be 4th and 10 from 36, and they're going to hope the second punt attempt goes better than the first punt attempt for Springfield. Going to be a little bit scary on the snap here after what happened last time, so we'll see. Jasinski is back to punt. Again, if you just tuned in, the first one sailed about 10 yards over his head and put Otter Valley in good field position. They did not convert, and now here we are. So this snap is much better. Takes his time, little rugby style punt. Now he goes down, and he goes down. Does not kick it. Springfield special teams are struggling a bit, and Otter Valley has the ball again at the Springfield 25. That time of year, a little bit of dew on the field. Jasinski came to his right and looked like he tried to kick it, but his feet went out from under him, and by then he just had no choice. He was already down. So again, Otter Valley got shut out in week 1, and you see a little trouble moving the ball here, but they've been put in good field position twice. You're getting some good replays, but they're a little bit behind where we are, so it's hard to commentate on the replays, but you see some of these plays again. So try number 3 for Otter Valley here. Again, they took over at the Springfield 20 in their last possession. Now they're at the Springfield 25. We'll see if they can go anywhere. Straight up the middle, a couple of yards there. Nothing fancy there, but about 4 or 5 yards from Dominic White.
Dominic Waite on that carry.
Dominic White, excuse me.
Mitchell Shaw on the stop.
He got 5, 2nd and 5. Again, Otter Valley has not shown much diversity in his offense so far. It's been either Waite or Mallory leading Waite. They got some serious size, as we said, but we'll see. And it's going to be Mallory up the middle. A big hit right there, and it's Jasinski. Who else in the middle puts him down? 3rd and about 4.
Austin Mallory on the carry. Dimitri Jasinski on the stop. Brings up the 3rd down for Otter Valley.
Otter Valley going to take his time here, put some subs in, including Ethan Duquette, who's had a couple carries. Going to have to watch the time here. It's taking a long time to get. 147 and counting here in the first quarter. Scoreless, Otter Valley in business once again, but a big play here, 3rd and 4 from the Springfield 19. Quenneville with a clap to try to get things going, and now it is Duquette. But then he's taken down again, and it's Jasinski again. Probably should think about blocking him, and they're going to have to go for it here. No gain.
Dimitri Jasinski on the stop.
4th and 4. And I think it's too far for a kick and too short to punt. So Otter Valley, here they are again. Can Springfield make another stop? Last time it was 4th down, they forced a fumble out of Mallory. And again, Otter Valley hasn't shown much speed to go outside. They don't really have a passing game to speak of so far, but we'll see. Do they have a trick up their sleeve here on 4th and 4? Doesn't look like from the snap, but we'll see. And we got a whistle. This might be delay of game from back there. It is indeed. That's a killer for Otter Valley.
Flag on the play, delay of game on Otter Valley.
Sets up 4th and 9, and now whatever trick they had up their sleeve, they need a bigger trick from there. We'll see what they do. I mean, probably it's a passing down. We'll have to see what they do, but they don't look like they're going to pass from this setup. They do have 2 people on a 1 person. Slot right. Quenneville takes the snap. It's a fake. He is going to try to throw. Rolls out. Doesn't have any time. Gets away from one tackler. But he's swarmed under there. And Springfield stops again. And you could tell me who had the sack that time was Jasinski, who actually didn't have the first pressure. But another stop right there.
Dimitri Jasinski on the stop. 1st down. Springfield.
43 seconds to go in the first quarter. You wonder if Otter Valley is going to look back at those 2 possessions and think that might have been their chance. Springfield actually with decent field position after that takes over at their own 30. So we've got a pretty much expected defensive slugger. Talked to Todd Aiken about the game. He said that they had a really good defense and had some size. Otter Valley obviously got shut out in their opener, had trouble moving the ball in week 1. So they're in week 2. Springfield has Martinez as the only person in the backfield, and he's going to get the ball. Has a hole, but if he can get through it, and he's up the middle, gets 5 or 6 before he's brought down there by Keegan Reed, excuse me, but picks up 7 actually, 2nd and 3, 25 seconds and counting. Springfield have time to run one more play.
2nd and 3 for the Cosmos.
Martinez has been the best offensive player for either team so far. And he's in the backfield again with Wilson. 4 wideouts. It's going to be Martinez again, right up the gut. And he's going to get close to a first down. I think he got a first down. He's all the way to the 47. First down, Springfield. Clock stops temporarily, but that should be the last play, the first quarter, once they start it again. And they do, and that's going to bring the first quarter to a close. So Springfield on the move, but it's Springfield 0, Otter Valley 0 after 1 quarter at Brownfield. We'll be back in a minute.
Oh, yep.
I did the time, but I don't know.
I just don't ask you. I don't care what you say. Just watch. I don't want to get anybody in trouble saying something dumb.
You get animated sometimes.
Yeah, I don't care about that. I just care about, you know what I'm saying.
It's like how the referee, like,
You don't want to break any
Yeah.
refs
Yeah.
want respect and not be, but then they're the first one to be a-holes.
I'm trying to stop it every time.
I know, there's a delay, you know, it's not.
Hey, welcome back to Brownfield. Ray Kern with you. 0-0 after 1, which is a big change from last week, and Springfield was already blowing out Missisquoi Valley. But Springfield has dodged a couple bullets, and they just got another first down. They have it 1st and 10 from their own 42 to start the second quarter here. Another really good crowd. Hard to see with the one camera here at Brownfield tonight. They got a perfect night for football. About 60 degrees. So, again, the same setup. So Springfield has gone to Martinez the last 2 plays. It's Wilson taking the snap from the shotgun. Takes again. This time he's going to throw. He looks up, has time. It's a screen pass that time to Jaden Paul. Paul is still wrestling, trying to get somewhere, but didn't really get anywhere. About back to the line of scrimmage. First completion for Springfield, but doesn't get very far. 2nd and 10. Maybe got a yard. 2nd and 9.
Samuel Lewis on the stop.
Springfield does appear to have the speed advantage if they can take advantage of it. But easier said than done with some of these big guys the Otters have. Jasinski joins Martinez in the backfield, still in shotgun. 2nd and 9 from the 43. Snap, this time it's Martinez again, looking for a hole, goes out the middle. Not much there, but drives his way for about 3. It'll set up 3rd and 6 from the 46. Even when Martinez's helmet comes off, so he has to get off the field for a play. That could be big here.
Brings up a 3rd down for the Cosmos.
Coach Aiken does not look like he's going to take a timeout to get Martinez back in the game at this juncture. So Martinez will be out for this play. 3rd and 6 from the Springfield 46. Do the Cosmos go to the air here? Jaden Paul is out left where we are. We got Jameer Cosby. And hard to see the other receiver is, but it's going to be, goes to the race, throws the throw. It's a screen pass open as Jasinski makes the catch. He's short of a first down, but it's about 4th and 1. I mean, they're going to go for it here from the 50. But it's a big play in the game coming up, 4th and 1. Martinez obviously back in the game for this one. It's actually 2. So 4th and 2 from the 50, but he's not punting from here.
Brings up a 4th down for the Cosmos.
Big play in the game for Otter Valley. The Springfield defense got the stops when it needed it. Can Otter Valley answer here? Martinez actually goes out wide right. It's Jasinski in the backfield by himself. We'll see what Springfield does here. Do they get Martinez the ball or not? Martinez goes in motion toward the street. It's a bad snap over the head. Jasinski's going to pick. Maddox Wilson jumps on it, but that really isn't doing any good because it's 4th down. And Otter Valley will take over again deep in Springfield territory. The night of the bad snaps for the Cosmos so far.
Hey, folks, don't forget, got plenty of good stuff down there at the concession stand. Head on down there waiting for you. Got hamburgers, hot dogs, popcorn.
So Otter Valley had the ball at the Springfield 19, then had it at the 30, now has it at the 35. But they haven't gone anywhere so far. Springfield defense has held tough, and they'll have to do it again here. 9:47 to go in the first half. We're still scoreless.
Otter Valley.
Who's back there, David? 44 probably.
Quenneville under center again. He's only thrown once. It was complete, but only for a couple yards. And this is going to be passing. Mallory up the middle. Mallory taken down again, and it's Jasinski again. He might have about 70 tackles at this rate by the end of the game.
Dimitri Jasinski on the stop.
Gain of about 3, which is better than they've done for Otter Valley, but Jasinski just correctly going low on Mallory. At that size, he doesn't have much mobility left or right. But he could use a couple of blocks, too. Quenneville has the ball. Now he's going to roll himself to the left. Can he get upfield? He does get upfield. A flag, though, on the play. That's probably going to be a hold. It would have been a first down for Otter Valley, too, but it is coming back most likely. Unless it is a hold. I believe this is the same officiating crew we saw last week, and there were a ton of holding penalties last week, so that's a killer call for the Otters, though. Actually had a first down, would have been in business. Now it's going to be second in a long way, and they have not shown the ability to move the ball so far.
Holding against Otter Valley.
So 2nd and 17 back at the 42 now for the Otters. Again, I've only attempted one pass so far today, and it only got 3 yards. Quenneville is going to try, though, some motion, but Quenneville gets away from a couple of players, gets upfield, he gets out of bounds, but he lost 3 yards. Again, did not show the ability to throw it there. First pressure was Riley Snide who got there first. Jasinski cleaned it up after Snide pushed him out, and it's 3rd and 20 for Otter Valley. $8:35 to go in a scoreless first quarter, or second quarter, I should say. The ball has been on the Springfield side of the field for most of this game, but only because Springfield has had trouble snapping the ball. Had one punt that went over their punter's head. The next time they tried to punt, Dimitri Jasinski fell down, and then they had a bad snap on 4th down. So 3rd and 20, will they try to throw? Quenneville takes the snap. It's not Quenneville this time, different person under center. He's going to run to his left. He's going to get to the outside a little bit, but he's going to be tackled after a gain of about 5. That was Max Potter, his first snap at quarterback. And he got 6, which under normal circumstances would be pretty good, but it was 3rd and 20. So it's 4th and 14 from the 39. It's a tough spot for them because I guess they're going to punt. Zachary Dragon is in the backfield to punt it. But, I mean, let's see what they get out of it. And A, you're going to punt it to Martinez, and B, it might go in the end zone anyway, so we'll see. Decent snap. Punt is off. It's a decent kick. See what kind of bounce it gets. That's not too bad under the circumstances for Otter Valley. They pinned Springfield inside their 20 and about the 15. So a 24-yard punt, but more importantly, a 24-yard net. And so the Cosmos started their own 15 with 7:22 to go in the second quarter. Again, the Cosmos have been close to busting out here. Martinez has been close to breaking a couple, but Otter Valley has held tough for now. But, again, we'll see if they rue those chances that they've had here in the first half so far. They were shut out last week in week 1. A tough competition, granted. Snap, it's going to be, I think that's Martinez. Martinez's ball bounces to the right, pulled down. He almost broke it, but a nice tackle there on the side. Hard to see what number that was. A gain of about 2 or 3 for Martinez. It'll be second down.
Second down for Springfield.
Max Potter on the stop. It was Potter who took over at quarterback for the one snap there. Give Martinez 2 on that, which might be the shortest carry of the day so far, 2nd and 8. Maddox Wilson going to take the snap in the shotgun. Martinez standing to his left. Wilson to throw. Looks up. Pump fakes. Has time. Throws over the middle and almost intercepted. And it is intercepted. And now running back upfield. He has a lane. I think that's Charbonneau. He does to the 20, to the 15. Tackled at the 14. And Otter Valley is set up once again. Pass was tipped. I didn't see who tipped it, but eventually it was Quenneville. A lot of whistles. There's a flag on the far side where Otter Valley is. That's a weird place for a flag on a play like that. We'll see what it is. Could be a big call in the game right here. Flag is sitting right in front of the Otter Valley sidelines, and nothing really happened there, so it's going to be a weird call. Let's see. Holding against the offense. So it's holding on the original play that is declined. So it was before the pass was thrown, and Otter Valley will take over where they are now, which is the Springfield 15. Still an interesting place for the flag to be thrown. I can see the replay like you can. The flag was thrown right in front of the Otter Valley bench. Quenneville got to the 14. They pushed him back, but they spotted it on the 17. They're saying he's down to 17, I guess. I can see the replay right now. You can see the pass was tipped over the middle. I think it's going to be number 8 that got it first. Indeed, it was. Keegan Reed is the one that tipped it for the Otters. So here we go again. Otter Valley in good position again. This time it's going to be up. It is Reed over the middle again. Has a little bit of running room. Gets to about the 10.
Keegan Reed on that carry.
He's got some size too.
Dimitri Brzezinski on the stop.
So gain of 7. 2nd and 3 from the 10. Otter Valley gets closer. Halfway through the second quarter here. Otter Valley was down here once before, and then Austin Mallory was stuffed by Jasinski. Quenneville takes the snap. It's going to be up the middle again. Same play up the middle and same result. That's a big gain that time by Keegan Reed as they just put a bunch of blockers ahead of him. It'll be 1st and goal for the Otters. All the way down to the 3. Could try number 4 be the one that does it here for the Otters? I don't think there's much disguising what the Otters are going to do here. We'll see if Springfield can stop it. Quenneville takes the snap. It's Mallory up the middle. Mallory's brought down near the goal line. No signal from the officials, so he's short, but he's down to the 1. Do they have the tush push in high school? We'll see. They got some guys that could do it. It's hard. We're pretty far away. It might be outside the 1. It might be on the 1. Hard to tell from here. Either way, it's close to the goal line. And a bunch of size behind Quenneville in the backfield. Takes his time. He's going to try to sneak in, and he's still on his feet. Did he get in? They say he's getting in. He did get in. Touchdown, Otters. Nolan Quenneville from a yard out, and finally Otter Valley has broken the scoreless tie. They lead 6-0.
That's a touchdown for Otter Valley.
The small contingent that came all the way down from Brandon voices their approval. It's about an hour and a half ride down here. Zachary Dragon, the senior, is going to try the extra point. Had a decent punt before. Dominic Waite on the hold. And it's been slippery ball tonight for both teams. So see, the snap is okay. The kick is up, and it's right down the middle. He drilled that one. 7-0 Otters.
And the kick is good. I think that was Dominic Waite on that kick.
Springfield kicked off to start the game, so this will be the first time the Otters will be kicking off. I'm sure they've seen film on Josiah Martinez and know not to kick in his direction if they can help it, so we'll see. But that was a pretty good boot there from Dragon. We'll see what he can do on the kickoff. It's going to be Dragon taking the kick, too. Martinez and Braden Wheeler are back for Springfield to receive this if he goes deep with it. He looked capable of it, but we'll see. Again, Josiah Martinez got Vermont Play of the Week last week by running an opening kickoff back 80 yards for a touchdown. I'm sure Otter Valley has seen that on their film. We'll see what Dragon does. And it's a little pooch kick. Now, then we got whistles because Otter Valley is offsides. They'll have to push it back 5 more yards and do it again. If that had gone through, Springfield had pretty good field position. They were on about the 40, so I think they'll take that. But that might be a risk that Springfield's willing to take to not give Martinez the ball here.
Josiah Martinez and Braden Wheeler back to receive. Zachary Dragon up the kick.
Looks like he's got it set up to go the other way, to go to the left this time. We'll see if Otter Valley can stay onside. Cleaner that time. It's a dribble. Hit a Springfield player. It's going to bounce around. They better bounce on. They do. Jameer Cosby saw the ball and pounced on it. So actually really good field position for the Cosmos. A little heart and mouth moment there, but Springfield will start on the 49. They got into Otter Valley territory once on their first possession. So a big possession for the Cosmos here. They have pretty good field position for the first time in a while, but they're down 7-0. Springfield yet to complete a pass. They've tried 4. It's been mostly Josiah Martinez, who stands next to Maddox Wilson right now. Another bad snap. Martinez picks it up cleanly this time at least. He gets back to the line. Now he's going to tackle. Gets to the 49. But it's another bad snap. Springfield gets 2. And Springfield is going to call timeout. Martinez actually got 3 on that, by the way. I believe that's Springfield's second timeout, so they'll have 1 remaining. 4:20 to go in the half. 7-0 Otter Valley. Springfield had a couple of bad snaps last week, but nothing that played any effect on the game. It's been the difference in the game so far. Otter Valley leading 7-0 if you're just joining us. And you can probably see it in the bottom of the screen anyway. So. All right, 2nd and 7. Martinez again picked up 3 on that. See if we can see him again here, Martinez. Wilson takes the snap, hands it off to Martinez, looks to find a hole, has a hole up the middle, gets through. He's finally brought down near the first down, about a yard short, but he picks up 6. Nice tackle by Max Potter right there, and that's been Springfield's best play. 3rd and 1 from the Otter Valley 43.
Third and about 2 for Springfield.
Springfield taking their time, not really a factor yet. Still 3:48 and counting to go in the half. They've got 43 yards to go. They have to watch the clock though to not get delayed game here. Everybody's set. We'll see what they do here. Still Wilson in the shotgun on 3rd and short. We'll watch the snap. It's a tough snap again. It's high, and it runs into Martinez. Can he make something of it anyway? He does. Martinez gets the first down at the 40. That's as good a 3-yard run as you'll ever see. First down, Cosmos.
Austin Mallory on the stop. First down, Springfield.
Clock stopped. Anyways, now he starts it. It's a long time to hold the clock there. Otter Valley is going to wonder why they held the clock that long to start it. Either way, it's 1st and 10, Springfield from the Otter Valley 40. This time Wilson going to look to throw. Has time for a second. Throws it wide. It's going to be complete there, but not much there. I think that was Logan Merrow on the far side to make the catch. And it was, but he only gained a yard. So if he gained that, actually the spot did not get a generous spot, and so it's 2nd and 10. So Springfield has completed 2 passes for a total of 0 yards so far. 242 and counting. Again, not a big factor yet for the Cosmos, but something to keep an eye on here. They only have 1 timeout left. Second and 10. It's been pretty much Martinez every time they've gotten a 2nd and 10 so far. And it is again here. Martinez up the middle, has a hole, runs for 5. They bat him up after about 6 or 7. Another big gain for Martinez.
Martinez on the carry.
Emmett Mallory on the tackle there for the Otters, and it's 3rd and 4. Again, not a great spot there. As we reach the 2-minute mark, where it might be time to start looking at the clock a little bit here. If Otter Valley can get a stop here and not let up a first down, Springfield will surely go for it, but the clock may become a factor. We'll see. Obviously, get the first down, the clock will stop, at least temporarily. 3rd and 4. It's Wilson and Martinez in the backfield again, as it's been pretty much all day. That's a pitch this time to Martinez. Can he get outside? There he gets to the corner. Dragged down. That's going to be a flag. Right? Yeah. And I don't think you could have any question about that. That was a dangerous play right there. Yeah, I mean, that's a textbook horse collar right there. And Mallory running, just trying to stop Martinez, which they haven't really been able to do so far today, but that was a pretty obvious horse collar. And that will take care of their clock concerns, because it'll stop the clock and move them 15 yards up. It'll put it all the way to the 20-yard line. Martinez shaken up a little, but it seems okay on the sidelines, and we're thankful for that. The replay is just getting to me here now to see it. The dragon, they chase him down, and that's just a bad horse collar right there. Again, you know, I don't think it was malicious in any way, but certainly a horse collar, certainly dangerous. Anyway, from the 20, Wilson, another bad snap over his head. It bounces around to the 35, and Wilson jumps on it again. And now the clock is going to continue to run. The clock stops. Now it runs. Yeah, it should run, right? It's going to be 2nd and 25, and the clock becomes a little bit of a factor. Martinez, I believe, still on the sidelines. We're at 1:16 and counting. Martinez is back in the game after one play. That's pretty gutsy right there. They're going to huddle as the clock runs. 2nd and 25 from the Otter Valley 35. I believe Springfield has 1 timeout left because they've called 2 so far, if my math worked. But we're under a minute to go, 55 seconds and counting. Springfield has completed only 2 passes so far, and either one has gone for positive yardage. But now Martinez in motion. Another bad snap. This time Wilson has it, stumbles, going to try to run with it. Gets away for a second until he's swarmed by Mallory, and the clock continues to run. It's 3rd and forever. Springfield's going to use their last timeout with 35.8 seconds to go in the half. And it's 3rd, and you can see the markers from here. 3rd and, I believe, 32. So we'll see. So even if they get a completion here, the clock will continue to run unless they get a first down. So Otter Valley just going to try to prevent defense. So it's an interesting situation for Otter Valley here. Do you keep the pressure on or whatever? If Springfield can bust one, obviously they lead their trail 7-0. Springfield's going to go with 5 wideouts and try to throw the ball down the field. Not really a risk of Otter Valley coming the other way on time with the way their offense works. Otter Valley doesn't have too many guys deep, which might be a little scary here. If Wilson can chuck one down the field, Wilson's going to do that. They're only rushing 3. Wilson has time, throws it to the sideline, but it's incomplete. And now it's 4th and forever, 20-32. I mean, probably go for it with the way the punts have gone so far for Springfield. 30.2 seconds to go. Coach Aiken says punt. And you're really worried about the snap here, the way the punts have gone. I mean, if there's good news for Springfield is that they're only down 7-0 right now. Could be a lot worse. Otter Valley not even putting anybody back to field this punt, which is probably wise given how much time is left. Now they're going to try at the last second, but probably not much use with 30 seconds. The coaching staff doesn't even want anybody back. Just let it sit back there. Get to halftime. Snap is a good one. Jasinski has it and whacks it down the middle. There's nobody there, so it's just going to roll wherever it's going to roll. Down to about the Otter Valley 13, 12. And then finally they pick it up there with 25 seconds to go in the half. I'm pretty sure Springfield's out of timeout, so Otter Valley will take a knee here and we'll go to halftime. Springfield will have the ball to start the second half. So again, all is not lost here for the Cosmos for sure. Trailing 7-0. And now we got a timeout Otter Valley.
And we got a timeout in Otter Valley.
Been a pretty even first half other than the snaps for Springfield. And Josiah Martinez has been the star of the day so far for either team, really, although Otter Valley has the points. But give some credit to Otter Valley's size. They've kind of mixed it up, and it was Keegan Reed who made the big carries on their touchdown drive, with Nolan Quenneville finally running it in from a yard out in a quarterback sneak. And all that for Otter Valley to take a knee. They do indeed, and with Springfield out of timeouts, that will do it for the first half here. So we go to half. Otter Valley 7, Springfield nothing. A strange game where Springfield has struggled to keep out of their own way for a lot of it, but has been probably the better team otherwise. And that will give Coach Aiken some hope going into the second half where they get the ball. So we have reached halftime here at Brownfield. It's Otter Valley 7, Springfield nothing. We'll be back in a few minutes.
This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnum State Farm Insurance. If you would like to sponsor live streams of Cosmos Athletics, contact Rich Sapak at rsapak@ssddt.org.
Me? So Jerry, why is this important to you to sponsor Springfield Athletics?
Yes, Springfield Athletics, I think, is a core foundation for our kids, our community, and the businesses. It allows us to center around our kids and support them and have a great time at the games. I think it helps to drive discipline, team atmosphere, and it builds a strong belief and love for your hometown. So State Farm is very proud to sponsor our kids in all of the surrounding communities. We believe that is our future, and you need to invest in your future. And of course, growing up here in Springfield, being born and raised, the rivals that we've always seen, between Windsor and Bellas Falls. We always love to come out for those games. They're big games and a lot of fun. And, it lets, each side do a little bit of trash talking every now and then too. But wouldn't change it for anything, and love the community as a whole, and State Farm puts their money where their mouth is.
This program is brought to you by HB Energy and their new service bundle, the HB Pick 3. HB Fuel customers can choose from a wide range of discounts on heat pumps, oil and propane heating systems, wood stoves, water heaters, backup power systems, and more. And with their customer reward program, folks can save even more. That's hbenergy.com or 802-885-2300. HB Energy, one company, one call.
All right, welcome back to Brown Field here in Springfield, Vermont. Otter Valley leads Springfield 7-0 at the half. Hopefully you're tuning in from somewhere. Otter Valley scored in the second quarter. It was scoreless until then when Nolan Quenneville got in for 1 yard after a couple of Keegan Reed runs. The story has been Springfield having trouble on offense snapping the ball. They had one on a bad punt, a couple others had the shotgun, and now they're going to kick off right here. They're going to get the ball to start the second half, but they're only down 7-0. Zachary Dragon to kick off. The last time he kicked off, he had a little pooch punt and then hit a line drive that hit a Springfield player, but Springfield did recover. And there's a little pooch punt again. It's going to land at about the 20, but one hop right there, and it's going to be brought down there. Braden Wheeler has Otter Valley kicking away from Josiah Martinez right there and did a pretty good job of covering it. So Springfield will start on its own 25, 1st and 10 to start the third quarter. Martinez and Maddox Wilson, as it's been all night for Springfield in the backfield. This time Maddox is going to throw on first down. A little quick out, finds Cosby. Cosby gets upfield, gets a couple of yards, but not much, maybe a yard. It's 2nd and 9.
Nolan Quenneville on the stop brings up 2nd down for the Cosmos.
Again, Springfield has not had too much success throwing the ball so far tonight. Jasinski joins Martinez in the backfield. And it is going to be Martinez up the middle, find some room, but this time they get him down pretty quick. Better job by the Otter Valley line that time, although the tackler came up hobbling a little bit. I think it's number 50, if I can see from here. Indeed it is. Derek Walton came up limping a little bit. He's not coming out of the game, playing his left tackle spot. It's 3rd and 7 for Springfield here. A big play in the game here. They do not want to punt it back, especially having the ball to start the second half. Does Springfield get a pass downfield? So far they have not been able to. It's Martinez with Wilson in the backfield. Jasinski in motion. And we have whistles. I think it's going to be a false start on Springfield. At least Otter Valley thinks so.
Flag on the play.
A little bit of hesitation to what it is here. And they're already marking it back, so I guess it's on Springfield.
False start.
It is indeed false start Springfield. So 3rd and 12. Springfield's been waiting for the big play all night. This might be a good time for it. Now it's just Wilson and Jasinski back there. Wilson has not had a whole lot of time, to be fair, with the Otter Valley pass rush. Wait, snap. He's going to try to throw. He has time this time. Going to throw it over the middle right there. Jasinski has it. First down, Springfield. Jasinski still on his feet all the way to the 46.
On that reception.
First big passing play of the night for the Cosmos, and it comes at a big time on 3rd and 12.
The first down, Springfield.
And the Cosmos get out of their own end, a little bit of confidence. Springfield used the same formation pretty much all night. Good snap this time to Wilson. Going to throw again. He has time. Got his back foot a little bit behind Cosby. Pass rusher's getting there late. First Wilson to get rid of it. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up a second down. 2nd and 10 for the Cosmos.
Springfield's been able to move the ball a couple times, but obviously have not cashed in. They trail 7-0. And last week they were up 50-0 at this time against Missisquoi Valley. A much tougher test tonight from the Otters. Martinez has only 1 carry so far in this drive. Now he has 2 up the middle. Ryan goes to his right, has a little bit of hole, gets down at about the 50. Somebody came flying up to make the tackle for Otter Valley that time was number 6. Dominic Waite got about 5, so he's halfway there. 3rd and 5 for the Cosmos, right on the midfield stripe.
3rd and 5.
With the amount of runs in this game, the clock has moved pretty quickly. 9-10 and counting to go 3rd quarter. Again, Otter Valley played a similar game last week, but fell 14-0 in the end. It's Wilson and Martinez in the backfield. 3 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Tried to get him to go off sides, but I think they jumped. I think that backfired. It indeed was. All kinds of flags. Springfield made a hard count, but only got themselves, so 5 yards back. That makes it 3rd and 10.
Flag on the play. Looks like that's a false start. Brings up a 3rd down. 3rd and 10.
And now it makes it a little tougher for the play call. Again, they had 3rd and long last time, and Wilson had his best pass of the night, hit Jasinski right in the numbers. The snaps have been much better in the second half so far as well. The protection has been a little better too. All by himself in the backfield, Wilson. 5 wideouts for Springfield. Empty set. Wilson goes, has time, steps in the pocket, throws over the middle, just over Tinson. It's caught though by Logan Merrill on the tip, and Springfield will get a 1st down.
Number 15, Logan Merrill on that reception. Ball is tipped and caught. 1st down, Springfield.
Can probably say the Cosmos rode a break tonight, and that was it. Pass intended for Martinez was just high. Martinez got his hand to it, and it fell right in the lap of Logan Merrill. It's a good thing for Otter Valley. He was laying on the ground at the time. He could have gone for a score. But as it is, it's 1st and 10 Springfield on the Otter Valley 37. 2 big 3rd down conversions for Springfield on this drive. Jasinski joins Martinez in the backfield, now goes in motion, but it's going to be a pitch. Jasinski's going to lead the way. Martinez cuts it back in the middle. He breaks a tackle. He's inside the 30, inside the 25, still on his feet. Finally dragged down, and that's going to be a 1st down for Springfield.
Josiah Martinez on that carry.
Down to the 21. The Cosmos with all kinds of momentum right now. They've been here before and found a way to make a big loss and gotten out of it. Again, it seems like that's solved for now. The snaps have been much better in the second half. 1st and 10 from the Otters 21. 7-10 and counting to go here in the 3rd quarter. Snap. Wilson's going to roll to his left. Look to pass. Has time. Has all kinds of time. Now going to run it. Tuck it away. Gets inside the 20, 50, 10, 5. Over the pylon. Doesn't get there. But Wilson is inside the 5. 1st and goal, Cosmos.
Wilson kept it that time for a nice game. 1st down. 1st and goal. Springfield.
Did not quite get inside the 5. He's actually at the 6, but
Zachary Dragon on the stop.
By far the deepest penetration the Cosmos have had so far tonight. They have had the ball for the entire 3rd quarter. Took the opening kickoff, a couple of really big 3rd down conversions that put them here. And they go empty backfield on first down. Martinez is in the slot here. We'll see if he gets involved somehow where he is. And Needy's in motion, and they're going to hand it to him on a little sweep. Runs into a lot of tacklers there, and he's dragged down. Does manage to get a yard, I think, on the flying forward. He was kind of thrown forward, which helps out the Cosmos. Gets to the 5, so second and goal from the 5.
Second and goal for the Cosmos.
Lots of options. Maybe the best one, Martinez, has been the star tonight. Otter Valley has done a pretty good job in the second half stopping him so far, though. It's been Wilson with his arm that has done the damage. They're going to go empty again. It's same formation for Springfield. Martinez went in motion last time. This time he stays in the slot. A lot of people going to the left for Springfield. Now they're going to try to go up the middle. Keeper up the middle, gets close to the goal line. Does he get in? He does! Touchdown, Cosmos! Maddox Wilson, a 4-yard run. You saw Jasinski go to a left, as did Martinez. A little bit of misdirection. Wilson went to the right. The Cosmos look like they're going to go for 2 here and try to take the lead. No, they're going to kick it. Jaden Paul to attempt the extra point for the Cosmos. Snap, spot, kick. It is good. And we are tied at 7.
Jaden Paul on the kick, and the kick is good. And the score is 7-7. Tied up.
Definitely had the distance. We had to see whether it was straight enough or not.
Looking for that score, Kip Gallows lineman, Liam Rando, Evan Farrar, Jonathan Lake, Nolan Balzer.
So the Cosmos take the opening kickoff of the second half, and well, it wasn't really a march, but they got down the field, got in the end zone on a Wilson 4-yard run, and we are tied at 7. And now all the momentum lies with the Cosmos right now. Otter Valley had all kinds of trouble moving the ball in the first half, even when they had great field position. Their last drive was pretty good, however, so we'll see if they can capitalize that right now. Dmitry Jasinski was in the backfield for most of the first half. Nolan Balser to kick it. Hits it down the field. It's actually Johnny Lake who kicked that. Otter Valley running it back. Pretty good return right here to the 40 and finally dragged down. Nolan Quenneville, the quarterback, picks it up and gets out to the 40. Eventually is Braden Wheeler on the tackle. But Otter Valley has decent field position here on the 40-yard line.
First and 10 for Otter Valley.
In fact, make it the 41. Big possession for the Otters to at least stop the momentum a little bit here and get a first down. Did not show a whole lot of diversity in the offense, but they had a lot of success at the end of the first half through Keegan Reed. Reed is not actually in the back. They got whistles and a timeout, Otter Valley. Look like they had the right personnel on the field.
And we got a timeout.
So Coach Jim Hill calls timeout. Again, we expected this to be a little bit of a defensive struggle, and it is. We'll take a quick break and be back in a sec. And we are back. Second and First and 10 Otter Valley at the 41. And it's going to be a handoff. It's going to be right up the middle. Goes Mallory. Mallory still pushing tacklers out of the way, still on his feet. Mallory has a first down past the 50. His helmet comes off, so he'll be out of here for a play. A little pushing after the play as well. Mallory probably not happy his helmet got ripped off, but he gained 12 yards on the play. He's going to have to come out of the game for a play unless they call it time. Referees are discussing it. We've got something on the field. We got a piece of Mallory's uniform? Piece of the helmet? They were picking stuff off the field, so I think it must have been part of his helmet from Austin Mallory there. He has to come out of the game for at least a snap, but they also have put his helmet back together. See how long that takes. I don't think we have any. I don't think we have any professional helmet fixers. So, a bunch formation for Otter Valley. We didn't see much of this in the first half. Right up the middle for a couple of yards goes Ethan Duquette. Logan Merrill made the tackle, but he's shaken up right there.
Ethan Duquette on the carry. Logan Merrill on a stop.
Hard to tell. Looks like it's a leg. We'll take a timeout as they tend to Logan Merrill. We'll be back in a sec. Welcome back to Brown Field. Logan Merrows had to be carried to the sideline, unfortunately, but he's there now. The delay will allow them to fix, or gave them time at least, to fix Austin Mallory's equipment. So he's back in the game now, 2nd and 8 for Otter Valley. Lined up wide left, which is interesting. It's different formation from Otter Valley here. Going shotgun for the first time tonight. And it's a bad snap. That wasn't a great idea. Otter Valley went shotgun for the first time tonight, and the snap didn't make it more than 2 yards. And now we got another injury on the field. And it's Derek Walton, who's played a pretty good game over there, senior captain down on the ground for the Otters. He's going to try to hobble off the field, but he's limping. And that sets up 3rd and 13-14 for Otter Valley.
3rd down for Otter Valley.
Official timeout?
Player shook up.
Walton able to limp to the sidelines. Looks like he's under his own power, which is good. They'll try to get him back in the game. Right now, 3rd and 14, and Otter Valley has not had much in the playbook for this so far tonight. Quenneville going to go back to the shotgun, and they got 4 wideouts, so maybe they try to throw here. And it's a bad snap again. It's on the ground. Quenneville picks it up, going to try to run, but he's not going to get very far. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, and he got some bodies. Some refs are coming in quickly. Do not see any flags, however. As Quenneville is on the ground, I think Otter Valley's asking for a flag, but there's none forthcoming. We've got another injury.
The player shook up.
Otter's coaching staff not thrilled over there at the moment. Quenneville has popped up, which is a good sign. He's up, sitting up. But regardless, it's going to be 4th and 14 in a punting situation for the Otters here. So Otter Valley's offense stalls once again, and Springfield should get a chance here. Again, Martinez, needless to say, is really dangerous back there. They're not going to try to kick it to him, but we'll see. Zachary Dragon showed a decent leg in the first half. See what he does. snap is low. He comes and gets it, has a little bit of time, puts it pretty high in the air, shoot with a cover, but it's going to go to Braden Wheeler, lets it bounce, then gets out of the way. It bounces to about the 19. So that's a pretty good job by the Otters. And Springfield will take over there on their own 19. 4:20 to go in the third quarter. We are tied at 7.
First down for Springfield.
Again, in the first possession of the second half, Otter Valley looked like they had them stopped a couple times, the Cosmos, but they came up with big plays on 3rd and long, both by the passing variety. Once Maddox Wilson found Logan Merrow, and the second time found Dimitri Jasinski. I should reverse. He found Jasinski the first time, Merrow the second time, off a deflection. So Springfield starts at their own 19. Back to the formation they've used most of the game. It's in the Martinez in the backfield with Maddox Wilson. People are moving, we'll have to see. False start on Springfield again. They've had a couple of those in the second half too that have hurt them. Puts the ball back to the 15, so I guess we start on the 20 because back on the 15, 1st and 15. Same formation, just 5 yards back. We'll see if Springfield runs the same play. Wilson waiting for everybody to set, takes stab at Martinez. Martinez running to right. That time they got him wrapped up. Can they pull him down, though? It takes about 5 guys, but finally they get him down. And we got flags as well. Not see what the flag was for. But it was the referee who called it right off the bat. It's going to be unsportsmanlike on Otter Valley. And that's a huge call in the game right there, too. Had him backed up 2nd and about 20. And didn't see whether it was something they said, didn't hear it. It was something that they said or something after the play. Otter Valley coach Jim Hill is on the field trying to get an explanation because he knows it's a big play in the game. I think it was a dead ball, so the down's going to count, and it will, but it's now 2nd and about 3 instead of 2nd and 18. That's quite the difference. They get Springfield out of their own end all the way up to the 28. Wilson now by himself in the backfield. Going to look to throw. Has time to throw. Going to now run out of the pocket. Now looks upfield. Chucks it downfield. Martinez is there. Didn't see if he caught it or not. Incomplete. Back judge comes in and says it hit the ground. And we do not have any challenges here, so that call will stand. 3rd and about 3 from the 27. Sorry, I think I said 37 before. 27. So big play here. If Otter Valley can stop here, it'll make a tough decision for Coach Aiken on whether to go for it in this part of the field. But we shall see. Again, they've done a much better job on Josiah Martinez here in the second half, but Wilson has gotten some time to throw it. Jasinski now joins him in the backfield. Good snap. Martinez is going to go right up the middle with it. Now he cuts outside. Think he has enough for a first down, and certainly does with the second effort. First down, Springfield, gain of 5 for Martinez.
Josiah Martinez on that carry. Max Potter on the stop. First down, Springfield.
She didn't get a great spot on that, but certainly enough for a first down. And every time Springfield has needed to play in the second half, they've gotten it so far. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, we're tied at 7, 3:29 and counting to go here in the third quarter. The Otter Valley contingent making some noise over there on the visitor side. Little different formation this time, as though Jasinski goes wide left in the slot. It's Wilson and Martinez. Clock runs. And they want to delay a game, but they're not going to get it. Snap gets off. It's good. Martinez takes a direct snap. I don't know if intentional or not, but it does. Martinez bounces outside, gets to the 35, finally dragged down. Good tackle that time by Zachary Dragon, who spent his time kicking, but he might have saved a big gain right there. But Martinez gets 5 more. Continues to rack up the yardage all the way up to the 38.
Second and 5 for Springfield.
Martinez has been a handful to bring down last night, as he was last week, but they didn't need him too much. He's definitely been a workhorse tonight. Same formation. Martinez goes right. Wilson has it, throws it to Martinez in the sleep. Can he get away from these people here? He's got a bunch. Cuts back to the 40. He has room. 45, 50, 45, 40. Goes at Dragon, cuts back 35. Finally dragged down at the Otter Valley 34. 28 yards on what looked like nothing. And Springfield is in Otter Valley territory once again.
And now we're going to stop. First down, Springfield.
We're going to try to get Martinez to play off here from the 34. It's going to be a handoff this time. I think it's Tanner Thurston who has a little hole. Gets upfield, gets to the 30, gets still on his feet, down to the 29. So Tanner Thurston's first carry of the day gets 5.
Tanner Thurston on that carry. No one on the stop. Second and 5 for Springfield.
1:10 and counting. They're going to give Martinez one more play off, it looks like here. He's certainly earned a rest, but it is 7-7 with a minute to go here in the third quarter. Springfield offensive line is kind of taken over here a little bit later in this game. And now it's going to be again Thurston. Now up the middle. Got dragged down. Looked like it might have been a face mask from here, but it was hard to see. No flags on the field. He loses 2. He probably had a better look than us at that at home. But either way, it's 3rd and 7 for the Cosmos. Springfield will have to run a play. There's 25 seconds and counting on the clock, but the play clock has already started. Martinez remains on the sidelines for at least one more play. And so it's Wilson and Thurston in the backfield. Jasinski, Jaden Paul, Jameer Cosby are in make wideouts, and Coach Aiken is trying to get a timeout and gets one there. 6.1 seconds to go in the third quarter. Didn't like what he saw right there. And we'll see if Martinez comes back in the game on that. Otter Valley has several chances to make a play in the second half. It has not pulled it off. Springfield scored in their first possession, now driving on their second. Otter Valley led 7-0 at the half, finally took advantage of a bunch of Springfield mistakes. But Springfield has kind of dominated the second half here. Does indeed Martinez back in the game as we resume play here. 3rd and 7 from the Otter Valley 31. Martinez went 30 yards last time he touched the ball in a little sweep play that he ended up going to the other side of the field. We'll see what we get here. It's Wilson and Martinez in backfield. Martinez ready to take the snap. He doesn't. It's Wilson. He's going to throw. Goes to his right. Jasinski wide open in the flat. Throws it to him. Cuts upfield. Has the tackle. 20-15. Finally knocked out of bounds. Otter Valley coaching staff is incensed, but I'm not sure if it's at their own team or the officials on that. I think it's at their own team. Jasinski got all the way down, I think, to the 10, if I'm looking at it right. That's going to end the third quarter. So Springfield will have 1st and 10 deep in Otter Valley territory to resume after 3 at Brown Field at Springfield 7, Otter Valley 7. Downfield, Springfield has 1st and 10 from just outside the 10 on the 12. We are tied at 7 here. Springfield has dominated the second half, scored on their first possession after trailing 7-0 in the half, and now in business again at the Otter Valley 12. It's been the arm of Maddox Wilson that has been the story here in the second half after Springfield struggled to throw the ball in the first half. That pitch to Martinez. Martinez has some people chasing, but can he get outside? Gets outside. No flag. He gets down to the 5, and then is wrestled down there. Nice block on the outside. It was a borderline clip, but it was not called. So Martinez is all the way down near the 5-yard line. He's 2nd and 30 right there. Injury timeout. Player down for Otter Valley. It's number 4, Emmerich Mallory, sophomore. Again, Springfield has not picked up huge chunks of yardage, but they've done it consistently in the second half and have not been stopped this far. Might be the time of night where the cramps start setting in this early in the season. It wasn't terrible, certainly not warm right now. It wasn't terribly warm today, but it wasn't cold either, and sometimes early in the year, this is the time where cramps start to kick in. Seems to be what happened to Mallory there as he walks under his own power to the sidelines, but he's got to come out of the game. And Springfield appears to be in really good position right there, 2nd and 3 from the 5. Martinez and Jasinski. Probably Martinez getting the ball here, but we'll see. Martinez goes wide right. Now it's going to be Jasinski who had whistles, and that could be a big penalty.
Flag on the play.
False start Springfield, puts it back to the 10.
False start for Springfield.
Not a timely penalty right there. We'll see if Coach Aiken goes back to the same player, dials up something different. $11:22 to go in this one. 7-7, Springfield to Otter Valley. Otter Valley trying to make a stand here. Martinez and Wilson in the backfield. Gonna throw. Wilson has time. Martinez now rolls to his right. Still rolling to his right. He's gonna pucks it away, but he's got a lot of people to get through, and he's dragged down at about the 13-yard line. That'll be 3rd.
Wilson on the carry.
And about 11. Springfield can get a first down without getting a touchdown here, but they'd have to get to the 2. So another chance for Otter Valley to get off the field, at least get the 4th down. They have not taken advantage so far in the second half. Jasinski and Martinez in the backfield. Jaden Paul wide right. Now it's going to be snap. It's going to be Wilson trying to run it. Now he's dragged down. Not sure if that was the called play or not. Judging by the reaction, probably not.
Wilson on the carry.
And now it looks like Coach Todd Aiken putting the tee out there. Springfield looks like they're going to try a field goal on 4th down. It would be about a 31-yarder from there. If they do it right, we'll see. It's going to be Jaden Paul, who's 1 for 1 in extra points today. Going to put the ball dead on the 20, so it's going to be a 30-yard field goal attempt. I'm going to move it back a yard. Now it's at 31, as I said first. 31-yard field goal attempt. Maddox Wilson is going to be on the hold. He had snap problems in the first half, been pretty good in the second half. Snap is perfect, spot down. It is going to be wide and low, doesn't get there. And Otter Valley holds. By high school rules, that ball is going to come out to the 20. Well, actually, pro rules would be the same. So Otter Valley will take out 1st and 10 on the 20, 9:26 to go. A big stand there for the Otters to stay in this game. Now can they get any semblance of an offense to get back down this end of the field? Nolan Quenneville went out injured on the last series, but it didn't look all that serious. I think he's back in right now. We have not called Keegan Reed's name much in the second half. He was the one that got them down the field the first time. And there he is. It's number 6. It's not Reed. And a decent carry. They got a little bit outside. It's the first time they really tried to go outside. That's Dominic Waite, senior.
Dominic Waite on that carry. Dimitri Jasinski on the stop.
Dimitri Jasinski, another stop. I don't have official stats up here, but he's got a lot of tackles. Only gaining about 2 on that one, so Springfield will take that 2nd and 8. Again, Otter Valley would give anything for a first down right here. Quenneville under center. It's still Waite in the backfield. There goes. This time it is going to be number 8, but they battled them up. They tried to go back to Reed, but Reed had nowhere to go and was swarmed under. And it's 3rd and long again for the Otters.
Jameer Cosby on the stop.
Otter Valley has found themselves in these 3rd and longs all night long. Don't have official stats. I think they've only completed 1 pass so far tonight. Quenneville takes the snap. He's going to try to run it instead. No, it's a pass. Trying to get outside. He's got nowhere to go. It looked like maybe a hole. Chucks it down the field. And it is! Is it intercepted? Now it's caught. It's actually caught by Otter Valley. Somehow coming up with that was number 17, Max Potter. Not quite enough for the first down, however. And now we got a decision time. We actually have an injured Cosmo down there, too. I believe it's number 2. Jameer Cosby stayed down.
Max Potter on that reception. We got a player down.
The marker says it's 4th. They're moving the chain, and I don't know why. They should probably put the chain back because it's not a first down. But I think the marker can't get through the injured player. So I think it's going to be 4th and 1 when they sort this out. But right now the concern is for Cosby, I believe, on the other side of the field. So we'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll sort this out. Is going to have a decision to make here one way or the other. As Cosby gets a nice ovation. He's sitting up. It's like I said, it's obvious a lower body injury. It doesn't look like a great spot for Otter Valley. It's actually in punt formation. So they're going to punt it away, which is an interesting choice here with 7:59 left. Unless they have some kind of fake in their book. So there's 2 back. We'll see. We've seen stranger things. Dragons back there. Well, they snap it all the way back. And it's a punt. It's right at Martinez at the 40. He drops it. It's on the ground, bouncing around. All kinds of bodies going after it. Might have gone out of bounds over there. Waiting for a signal. Springfield maintains possession. That's a break for the Cosmos. Cannot see whether it went out of bounds or not. And Martinez looks to be shaken up too.
And after that kick, it's
Martinez took a big hit there too. It's on the 45-yard line. Could not tell from here if the ball went out of bounds. Yeah. I think the referee is going to step in and make Martinez come out for a play to get checked here. Or maybe he's not. All right, Wilson and Martinez in the backfield. They're going to give it to Martinez. It looks okay because he runs upfield. He's almost dragged down, still on his feet. Takes about 6 guys to get him. Takes another big shot that time. And this time he stays on the ground. I don't know how many big shots he's going to have to take. Finally, he's going to come out. The last one that time was Samuel Luis. We haven't called his name much today, but put a big shot in him. Second and 8 from the Springfield 47. Thurston takes over for Martinez in the backfield. It's Jasinski who gets the carry, and he gets outside, has the room. 50, 45, 40, 35. Cuts the corner, just taken down by Dragon at the 30. A touchdown saving tackle. And 1st and 10 Springfield from the 30.
Number 22. Dimitri Jasinski on that carry.
Oh, we got a flag. They're coming back. I did not see the flag, but there's a flag on the field. It's pretty far downfield. That's why I didn't see it. Way at the 40. It's going to be a hold. So there's a hold way downfield. So it's actually going to be a gain of 3 with the hold. So the hold was so far downfield that play is going to be a net gain for Springfield, but obviously not much of it could have been. So it'll be 2nd and 5 from the 50. And it was way behind the play. But a good run by Jasinski. I'll give Springfield hope. Again, they've dominated the second half. 7 minutes and counting to go. It's Jasinski going right up the middle. They have nobody there. Jasinski bounces it outside to the 45, to the 40. Finally cut down to the 38. And it's another Cosmos first down.
Number 22, Dimitri Jasinski on that carry. Dominic waited to stop, and that's 1st down. Springfield.
So a little bit of change of pace with Martinez out of Jasinski, who's a little bit bigger. And has been a little bit tougher to bring down. He's gone off the right tackle twice in a row and gotten big gains. First one was called back a little. Springfield nearly threatening again as we come up with the halfway mark of the 4th quarter. Jasinski and Thurston in the backfield. Snap. Wilson going to throw, has all kinds of time. Goes for all of it. Downfield is Braden Wheeler, but it's over his head.
Pass intended for Braden Wheeler.
Went for everything and almost had it, but it'll be 2nd and 10. Martinez is back in the game for the Cosmos. He's with Jasinski. And there he's going to get the ball. Got to try to bounce outside. It does get a couple here. It takes 6 guys to bring him down again. But he gets only 3. So it's 3rd and long, 3rd and about 7. And Martinez is hurt again.
Austin Mallory on the stop brings up a 3rd down for the Cosmos.
Third and 7 from the Otter Valley 35. Now Jace Geary in the backfield, Jasinski in the slot for Springfield. Wilson takes the snap, has time, looks for Jasinski and makes the catch at the 25, down to the 20. First down, Cosmos.
Number 22, Dimitri Jasinski on that reception. Dominic Wade on the stop. That's a first down for the Cosmos.
Ball actually spotted at the 19. And you have to figure if the Cosmos to get it in here, it's going to be really tough for Otter Valley to counter it. Martinez goes in motion. It's going to be Wilson by himself. The keeper has a hole. 15 to the 13, all the way down into 11. Got about 8 on that one, close to another first down. It'll be second and short.
Number 11, Maddox Wilson on that carry. And Keegan Reed on the stop brings up a second down. 2nd and 1 for the Cosmos.
So actually going to spot it at the 10. And we have a timeout by Springfield, which is interesting. They had Otter Valley on the ropes there, but we'll take a quick timeout with them. 4:19 to go. Springfield knocking on the door, but we're tied at 7 here at Brown Field. Welcome back to Brown Field. We are tied at 7, 4:19 to go. 2nd and 1 for the Cosmos on the Otter Valley 10. And look poised to go in and take the lead here. In the first half, they had all kinds of trouble with snaps. It has not been a problem here in the second half. Here's a snap right to it. It's going to be Martinez. Martinez takes it off. He's going to have the first down and be brought down at about inside the 5, I believe, at the 4. First and goal, Cosmos.
Number 1, Josiah Martinez on that carry. Nolan Quantico on the stop. First down, Springfield.
Four yards away from taking the lead. Cosmos as the clock goes under 4 minutes here at Brown Field. Their line has dominated the second half. Jasinski in the backfield, but it's going to be Martinez to the right, to the 2. He's in. Touchdown, Cosmos! Josiah Martinez gives them the lead.
Touchdown, Springfield!
A little bit of a scary moment as Martinez is stumbling in the end zone. Martinez thankfully walks to the sideline.
Josiah Martinez on that touchdown.
One short!
Todd, you're one short! Not Todd! 10!
Jaden Paul in to try the extra point to give them a 7-point lead. ball 1-for-1 on extra points. Did miss a 31-yard field goal earlier. Snap, spot, kick. That one looks down the middle, and it is. 14-7 Cosmos.
James Powell on that kick, and the kick is good. Let's not forget about those linemen.
So Otter Valley has a big hill to climb here. They've really not been able to move the ball all day. When they have, not really quickly, and now they're going to have to do both. Now that's 3:44.
And Riley Snide all blocking for that score.
But obviously, stranger things have happened here.
Does it all.
It looks like it's Dominic Waite and Keegan Reed back to receive this one. If I see the numbers right, but it might be 4. That might be Emmett Mallory, who left the game before.
Jonathan Lake is up to kick off, everybody.
Lake's kick is a short one, but it's going to be fielded at the 25 by 17. Tries to get outside. Then he gets upfield a little bit. That was Max Potter, who got up to the 40. So Otter Valley will have 60 yards to go and 3:41, which seems like a lot of time, but we'll see.
Brings up a first down for Otter Valley.
You're one short!
Looks like Otter Valley has changed quarterbacks here. They're going to run to the right. It's Potter coming to the left, to the short side. Gets about 6, gets knocked out of bounds. That at least stocks the clock for him.
Potter on that carry. Maddox Wilson on that stop.
So a gain of 6. That's been one of their longest gains of the day so far, but and the clock has stopped. 3:35 to go in the game. Is indeed Potter still at under centerpiece quarterback, and a little bit of bad snap. Potter runs to his right, looks like he's going to throw, does throw. There's some receivers out there, and it's caught. Only the second completion of the game for the Otters. This one goes to Emmett Mallory. 1st and 10 Otters from the Springfield 41.
First down, Otter Valley.
Throw again. It's an awkward throw. That should be interference, I think, but there's no flag. Otter Valley wonders why. It looked like Dominic Waite was brought down there at the 35, but no call.
Dominic Waite brings up second down for Otter Valley.
2nd and 10 from the 41. Otter Valley trying to go to the air. This time Potter's going to go outside. He's taking a long time to get there, but gets to the outside. Little stiff arm, gets to the 33 before he's finally dragged down by Braden Wheeler. Clock runs, 2:50 to go. Did not get out of bounds. It'll be 3rd and about 2
Carry Braden Wheeler on the stop.
from the 34.
Third down for Otter Valley.
So the first order of business for the Otters is to get a first down. Potter came up hobbling a little bit after that, and they're going to have a timeout, I believe. Clock is stopped. I wonder if it was supposed to be stopped when the ball went out of bounds, but I did not see a signal. So the clock has to be reset to 2:48. So the ball was out of bounds before when the Potter was knocked out of bounds.
Just a second. Takes a minute to change it.
So Otter Valley does have a little more time. 3rd and 2, but like I said, they got to get the first down first. Potter is taking the snap. Potter, handoff up the middle. It looks like they're going to be close to a first down. I think they might have it. Keegan Reed.
On that carry.
No signal yet. The clock runs. Referees got to figure this out one way or the other. I mean, the referees are wasting time for Otter Valley here. Make a call one way or the other. Finally, they stop the clock. 2:29 to go. I don't know what it is. If it's short, it'll be 4th down. Yeah. I think it's close enough to measure. I think it's going to end up being short by about 6 inches. That's my guess. Let's see. So if it's short, it'll be 4th down. Technology is kind of getting rid of the chains these days. You can kind of see why in a situation like this. Not exactly an exact science, but we'll see. It does look like it's short from here, but we'll see. Maybe not. Let's see. It is just short. That was a good call by me. They wasted about a minute. I could tell them it was 6 inches short. So the game is on the line here for Otter Valley with 2:29 to go. But they need 6 inches to keep this game alive from the Springfield 32. They scored a touchdown on a quarterback sneak way back in the 2nd quarter, but that was Nolan Quenneville, who's not been under center in this entire drive. We'll see. If Otter Valley wants to take a chance here, it may be worth it to go play action and take a shot at everything. But that's getting the game in the line. We'll see. So here we go. 4th and about 6 inches. It is Quenneville under center, which makes you think it might be a quarterback sneak. And there's a bunch of big guys behind him, so it might be the old tush-push high school version. Let's see. Quenneville takes the snap, gets up the middle, has the first down. He's still pushed inside the 30 to about the 27. He got about 4 yards.
Nolan Quenneville.
Game stays alive. 2:18 clock is stopped while they move the chains. Got 5 yards in that, all the way down to the 26. That was an effective play. Maybe run that again. Clock runs, 2:16 and counting. Otter Valley goes to the different personnel.
A first down for Otter Valley.
I think they have 2 timeouts left, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, it's taking a long time here. 2 minutes about to come up on the clock right now, and they're still in the huddle. They've got 26 yards to go to get it to 14-13. Then it'll be decision time again on whether to go for 2 or kick the extra point and look for overtime. Potter is going to take the snap, and now Otter Valley calls timeout now, and that's kind of a mess because they just wasted about 20 seconds. We'll take a quick timeout as well. 14-7, Springfield leaves, 1:48 to go. All right, welcome back. It's 14-7, Springfield leads. Otter Valley has 1st and 10 from the Springfield 26. We've got 1:48 to go. I think Otter Valley has 1 timeout left. Max Potter is taking the majority of the snaps in this drive. He's going to take this one as well. He's going to try to run to his right. Has a little bit of a hole. Gets upfield, brought down to the 20. Does Otter Valley have a hurry-up offense? I think we're going to defend right here. They're saying, Springfield's saying they have the ball, but there's no signal of that. And it's going to be 2nd down for Otter Valley. And now they huddle again. 1:34 and counting to go. They're going to huddle. Wherever they get a quick tick-tock, as they say. 1:20 and counting to go. They're at 20 yards to cut this to 14-13. Potter takes the snap. He's going to roll it around. Has a little bit of time. Now he's going to be hit, and he's going to be throws it, but that's going to be grounding because there's nobody there. And that's going to be a disaster for Otter Valley. That's going to be a loss of down from where that spot is. So I think it's going to be 5 yards from that spot, and it's going to push down to the Otter Valley team. His coaching staff is trying to say that it wasn't intentional grounding, but that was pretty obvious. Right? So it's going to be loss of down. So it's going to be third down either way. The question is going to be where this ball is spotted and what the clock is going to look like. Don't think there's a runoff in high school football like there would be in college or the pros. So the clock is now 1:08. But the bigger problem for Otter Valley right now is it's third and a mile, third and about 15 from the 33. And again, the clock does not start, so at least Potter did that for his team. He stopped the clock, but now they got a long way to go. Third and 15. Crowd at Brownfield getting into it. Potter takes the snap. He's going to try to throw it somewhere. Takes his time, looking, throws it downfield, and it's caught, I believe, but nowhere near a first down. It is caught, but it's going to be fourth down either way, and the clock runs.
Whitney on that reception.
Lucas Whitney makes the catch, but it's 4th and 9. The clock runs at 50 seconds to go, and I don't think Otter Valley has any timeouts. Now, this is your ball game right here from the 25. Otter Valley has one chance to do something, and I don't think they have any timeouts. If they have one, they're going to have to call it now. And they call their final timeout. Not exactly a clinic in clock management for Otter Valley in this drive. But 35 seconds to go. 4th and 9 from the Springfield 25. So this is pretty much it. They pretty much got to go to the end zone here just about. Again, Max Potter has a little better arm, which is probably why he's quarterbacking right now, but it's going to be desperation time for the Otters. Even if they complete it with a first down, they're going to have to get up on the ball pretty quickly and spike it and look for something else. If Springfield makes a stop here, they will go into victory formation and they will come out winners and go to 2-0, albeit much more hard-fought than last week when they were up 50-0 at halftime. Give Otter Valley credit. They've battled throughout. Hasn't always been pretty, but they're right here on the 20. So at the 25, Otter Valley 4th and 9, no timeouts, 35 seconds to go. Potter's going to take the snap and chuck it somewhere probably. Here we go. Takes the snap, throws it toward the end zone, and it's going to be knocked down incomplete. And that should do it. Springfield can take a knee and they can call this a day. Looks like it was Garrett Bricky that finally knocked that thing down.
Just a reminder, folks, make sure you...
And Otter Valley without timeouts, Springfield should be able to take a knee and this game should be finished.
And please pick up trash, pick up everything you have with you on the way out.
It's interesting, Springfield has not taken a snap under center tonight, so I might get a little confusion here for them. And now we got whistles. And the referee is beckoning the coach out in the field, which is interesting.
Once you want some time put back on the clock.
So now they're wondering, see, I see what's happening here. Josiah Martinez is back in the game, and I don't think he got clearance from the officials to come back in the game. And really, with 29 seconds left, he could just take him out, I think, at this point, and take a knee. Yeah, they're just going to, there's no point at this point. They're just going to replace him, in which they probably should have done a while ago. To be fair, Martinez does seem okay coming to sidelines, but... And there's your snap, there's your knee, and that should do it. They don't have to run another play. It's actually Jasinski who took that snap. Springfield gets out of here with a hard-fought 14-7 win over Otter Valley and goes to 2-0 in the season. They will learn some lessons for this one. They'll have some tough ones coming up, but they could have folded, gutted it out, and won the game 14-7. They go to 2-0. It'll be a while before your next home game. It's not till homecoming. They play Pulteney on October 4th here at Brownfield. As the clock officially runs out. Again, once again, your final score, Springfield 14, Otter Valley 7. We will see you in a couple weeks. Thanks for joining us.
This broadcast is produced by Springfield Cosmos Athletics with help from Tech Gym Sports. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. The Springfield Cosmos would like to thank our full-year broadcast sponsors, HB Energy Solutions and Jerry Farnum State Farm Insurance. If you would like to sponsor live streams of Cosmos Athletics, contact Rich Sapak at rsapak@ssdbt.org.
So Jerry, why is this important to you to sponsor Springfield Athletics?
Yeah, Springfield Athletics, I think, is a core foundation for our kids, our community, and the businesses. It allows us to center around our kids and support them and have a great time at the games. I think it helps to drive discipline, team atmosphere, and it builds a strong belief and love for your hometown. So State Farm is very proud to sponsor our kids in all of the surrounding communities. We believe that is our future, and you need to invest in your future. And of course, growing up here in Springfield, being born and raised, the rivals that we've always seen, between Windsor and Bellas Falls, we always love to come out for those games. They're big games and a lot of fun. And, it lets, each side do a little bit of trash talking every now and then too. But wouldn't change it for anything, and love the community as a whole, and State Farm puts their money where their mouth is.
This program is brought to you by HB Energy and their new service bundle, the HB Pick 3. HB Fuel customers can choose from a wide range of discounts on heat pumps, oil and propane heating systems, wood stoves, water heaters, backup power systems, and more. And with their customer reward program, folks can save even more. That's hbenergy.com or 802-885-2300. HB Energy, one company, one call.